Oops. Let's see. Oh, I did hit play. All right, cool. So, all right, AP people. Yesterday, it's a little too close. Yesterday we had. Where's my other one? There it is. Yesterday we had a meeting about the AP test. So, this is just kind of keep you updated on what's going on. So, couple of things that I need to talk to you guys about. I know some of you, when you filled out that form, were like, I'm not sure if I'm going to take the test. I want you guys to understand something. Even though this is kind of a crazy situation, and for the seniors, which we totally understand, it kind of sucks and everything else. Even though it's a weird situation, it presents a unique opportunity for you guys in this AP test, because they are doing a 45-minute free response test. Doesn't matter what it is, that's it. 45-minute free response test. You can do it from your iPhone, you can do it from your computer at home, and so it won't be multiple choice, which some of you know that those were the ones that were the most brutal. 45-minute free response for either AP Stats or AP Calculus or whatever AP class you're taking. And then your score is going to be based off of that 45-minute free response. I don't have any other details. I don't know how many questions it is. So for stats, it's probably going to be 2 to 3. Calculus is probably going to be 2 to 3. My guess is they may be calculator driven. There's going to be 2 test dates. I don't know the test dates, so one's a little earlier and then one's a little bit later. Even if we end up going back to school as planned on the 14th, it's still going to be the same test. They're not going to go back to the normal. So even if we go back in May, or whenever we're going to go back, because you know how many dates are floating around right there, we are still going to take the same exact test, this one, whether we're in class or you're at home. So it's kind of a crazy, unique opportunity. I just stepped on a piece of glass in my garage. That's what I get for not wearing shoes. So that test is going to be a little different. Now they're dropping some stuff, and unfortunately, it didn't play out well in our favor at certain things. So for calc, right now, they're dropping what's called Unit 7, I believe. Unit 7 has all the velocity and the volume stuff. Okay? So all the volume and area between 2 curves. Not all the velocity stuff, and I got to do some more research, but it's usually, I think it's the particle stuff that they're getting rid of. So the volume, the area between 2 curves, and the rotations. Okay? So all the volume, area between the 2 curves, all the rotations, and the velocity stuff. Everything else is fair game. So that means we still have to do slope fields. So, and I'll come up with a way to do slope fields for you guys. If you want to start early, I believe Khan Academy has a really good slope field video on there. And slope fields are a little funky. They won't take us that long. Everything we just did, the separal differentiation, the logarithm stuff, that's all on there. It's just that big chunk where the area between 2 curves. I really wish they wouldn't have done that one. I wish they would have gotten rid of slope fields, but I'm not in charge, so that's kind of the way it goes. And then for stats, right now, and again, it's right now, so I got a feeling this may change a little bit. They got pretty much rid of Chapter 10, which some of you will be excited about, and that was the difference of means and the difference of proportions. And then they also got rid of chi-square. So they got rid of those too. That means that we still have to tackle Chapter 12 and Chapter 6. Okay? So we don't have to worry about those two. And I'm kind of glad we were that far ahead. I mean, yeah, we learned it, and for you guys going on to college and having to take this, you needed to know that anyways. More this than these two, but what they decided on the AP test, I don't know how they decided it. They're going to stick with linear regression and the probability stuff. Boo on probability, but we'll deal with it. And then, but again, it's down to 45-minute free response. They are actually online. They're getting ready. I think the 25th, whenever the 25th is, I think it's tomorrow. They're starting to put tutorials out online specifically for this test. And I'll work on that today and come up with more information for you guys. But right now, we were talking yesterday as AP teachers, like biology, it says they're dropping a certain item, but then when you go to the tutorials, it's got the items that they're dropping on there. So I think AP is also trying to play catch-up game. Their big date that they say that they're going to have all the information is April 3rd. So I'm checking, but I have a feeling that all this, what we're talking about now, is going to get played out on April 3rd, and we know what's going on. But as of right now on their website, this is what they're telling us. They're dropping this in black. They're dropping the velocity particle stuff. They're dropping between the two curves. I don't know what your guys' looks like on your AP Classroom, but if you go to AP Classroom, this is Unit 7. This is Unit 7, and I believe they say they're dropping Unit 7 and 8 when it comes to stats. And so it may have changed already today, but you can go on your AP Classroom and it tells you what unit, well, my AP Classroom does, it tells you what unit they're dropping. And so maybe they already have stuff for you guys on students. So check out your AP Classroom and see if there's any information there. And I'll start putting stuff on there for those of you that are taking the test. Those that aren't taking the test, we're just going to keep hammering away. When we get back, we're still going to tackle this no matter what. We will. We've already done these in calculus, so I'm not worried about it. We got to do slope fields. But for our classes, we were pretty much way ahead of the game, which is nice. So again, we're still going to have to tackle these. I'm waiting to see what those free response practice questions look like, and we'll go from there. But that's the information about the AP test. I know some of you are struggling with concentration at home, but again, it's a unique opportunity. So if you were possibly thinking on not taking the AP test now all of a sudden, remember, right now it's only a 45-minute free response. That's it. That's all you're taking, and 45 minutes worth. And if you pass it, you're golden. If you don't, oh well. But I think we can be pretty prepared. We've been hammering the free response pretty well in all of our classes, but we're working on those of you that said that you had issues with connections or computers. This is one of the reasons we're asking right now. We're working on ways to try to get you guys ability to connect better or get a device that works a little bit better. I don't know what that looks like. The district is working on it. I'm going to send them the information that you guys gave me. So if you have not filled out that survey, please do that, because it's going to help us help you guys down the road. I'll get you some more information. I haven't posted anything new. I haven't done a lecture yet or anything, because I want to make sure that we're focused in on what we need to be focused in on and get the things that we need to get done. So keep hammering away. Like I told my Math 3 kids, it is what it is right now. Win the day. Make sure you're doing what you need to do. Only control what you can control. Anything else that's out of your control, just let it fly, and we'll just keep rolling. But hang in there, guys. We'll get through this, and I will see you soon. Hopefully sooner than later. If not, you get to see my lovely face in my garage. Who knows? Maybe I'll take apart the engine that's in the corner and show you guys a tutorial on engine work. I don't know. Talk to you guys later. Bye.